Hi, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Engage with Sage, hosted by me this time, giving Miss Fogel a little break from her hostess duties that she's been doing for almost a year now for Engage with Sage, and allowing her to be the teacher with her family today. So we are very excited for today's episode and really excited for everybody who's joining us so far. Hi, Katie. I'm excited to host too. We all know this is what I was meant to do. Okay. And we have three families with us today. We have the Adamson family. I'm going in alphabetical order today. And we have Mr. Adamson's sons. Both of them are on with us today. I'm going to let everybody come and introduce themselves in just a second. And we have Miss Fogel's oldest daughter, Phoenix, with us today. And then we have three Rust children today. We have Evan and Claire and Sophie. So very excited for all of our families to be on here and everybody that's joining us from home and all of you that might be watching it later. I know you're really excited about my hosting duties, and I really hope there's a lot of Duffeteers out there that are going to watch this today. Okay, so Miss Fogel, you want to start bringing in the families so they can introduce themselves?
I would love to, but first we have to show our fancy intro video.
Oh, yes, okay.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
And as always, thank you to Miss Schaefer for her fantastic videos. I really wanted her to do a filter for me, but she said that wasn't possible. I was like, can we filter out these wrinkles and some gray hair? We're working on that. So first today, we have the Adamson family. So we have Mr. Adamson and his sons, Langston and Spencer. Guys, want to say anything?
Yeah, hello, I'm Spencer. I'm a senior at Staley.
And hi, I'm Lane, and I'm in 8th grade at Newmark.
Awesome. All right. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. So I said I have one of these questions is like I really want to know the answer. So I'm really excited about this. Mr. Adamson, are you ready?
Okay, we'll see. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what's going to happen, so we'll see what happens.
I don't know what's going to happen either, but I said I'm really excited about these questions. Okay, first question. What would Mr. Adamson eat every day if he could?
Okay.
Something you would eat every day. I have many answers to this question for myself. I really thought hard about this for me. Dr. Marsden's on today. She said hello to the Adamson family. Got lots of people joining us. Okay, does everybody have an answer?
Did you have an answer, guys?
Okay.
Good? Okay, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
It's kind of hard to read.
Okay, Mr. Adamson said ice cream. Boys, what'd you say?
I had breakfast,
I had fried rice.
so we do not know him very well, I guess.
I have a lot of things I like to eat, so that's
That was
totally
so
what-
hard. I know my kids and I struggled with this too because I was always like, kids, that's a really good answer. I feel like they answered better than I did.
Yeah, I like all those things. It's good.
I like Spencer's approach of the very generic breakfast.
Yeah.
Maybe it's ice cream for breakfast. Who knows? Okay, this is the one I'm going to go to this. I didn't put them in the right order. I'm going to save the best one for last.
Okay.
Okay. So I think this one, I think you guys will get this one. So I said I tried to give everybody one that I thought we could all answer. Okay. Miss Co likes peanut butter. I'm there all day, every day, Miss Co. All right. Where is your dad's favorite place to travel? So those of you that are watching Engage with Sage, Mr. Adamson loves to travel. He is our travel guide. He helps all of us plan.
It has to be.
Are we supposed to say a country?
You pick. Yeah, I am putting 0 specifications. Favorite place to travel. And I see in the chat here that Mr. Fogel has joined us today as well. Mr. Fogel.
No, he's been there before.
Okay, Miss Co put a guess in.
The funny thing is,
Okay, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of conversation here, guys. A lot of
No, you're stuck
conversation. All right, let's see. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Okay.
So, I'm wrong. I had Disneyland. Disney.
I put Spain, but apparently we haven't been there.
He thought we've been to Spain. We have not been to
Well
Spain.
traveled, you have to forget where you go now. Gee,
I guess we're at that point.
which is a great thing to be able to say. Your parents have given you such great experiences, you two. I'm always
I
jealous.
know, it's insane.
It is. It really is. Your dad has inspired me to do a little bit more. I
Yeah.
will be honest. Yeah, Miss Torres says he just wants to move to Spain.
Yeah.
And I think I'm
you
gonna
can come
retire
visit
there
here
with you guys. That's kind of my new plan too. We're shopping.
Yeah.
Okay, the Adamson family is so funny. Okay, now their final question. Are you ready? This is one I can't wait for. I cannot wait to see the answers to this.
Mm-hmm.
What is something that your dad does that you wished he didn't do?
Oh, easy.
That is great. Easy, he says. Easy.
Yeah.
Ms. Schaefer did point out, Mr. Adamson, that you would not travel to North Dakota. Not your favorite destination.
Nah, no, not our favorite. We tried it and it was like nothing there.
I have never been there, to be honest. I know Ms. Schaefer. I need to branch out to the northern part of the country.
Yeah.
Okay, does everybody have their answer?
Yes, we do.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Anticipation builds.
Yeah, we definitely get that one. We both had snore.
Mr. Adamson, do you need a CPAP machine?
No, we travel, so they hate it. I try to go to sleep after all of them so that they don't complain too much.
You need to get those little nose strips.
Yeah, I don't think. They complain anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's not going to help.
Ugh,
Someday you need to splurge and let them have their own room.
I know.
We try to do that
You're an
once in a
adult
while, but we're teachers. We're not made of money.
This is true. Spencer is legally an adult now. Happy birthday late, by the way, friend.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Spencer's going to graduate soon, and I feel like we have a collective excitement about that here at the Sage Center for you from your Sage family. So we're all looking forward to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Somebody put a great hot seat question into the chat. And I think one of our teachers might be getting a question very similar to that. So again, I'm going to let some anticipation build. Okay. So Adamson family, we're going to put you backstage. Don't go away because you're going to come back to the hot seat. Okay. But good job. So they all got one right. Not the one I expected to be right. So I'll be honest. I thought they would get the travel one. But I enjoyed the snoring a lot now. my own personal joke. Thank you guys for that. All right, Miss Fogel, are you ready to bring on your family?
I am so excited. Hi, Phoenix.
Hi, Phoenix. And so I think Mr. Fogel is in the chat, so I cannot wait to see if he will also participate in these answers.
I didn't know. That was a surprise.
It was a surprise. I am excited about that.
I think I invite him every time, and it's only been a year, so.
Mr. Fogel is also a teacher, so we have another kindred spirit in the group here, so we enjoy that as well. And you guys know, we always say it, we are Sage family. You are part of this family. You can see that we all enjoy each other's families as well. So this has been a lot of fun for us to have our families with us. So Phoenix, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Phoenix Vogel, and I'm a 7th grader at Newmark Middle School.
Very good. So again, a lot of our families have kiddos in our district, so that's exciting too. Okay, Phoenix, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Again, I'm going to save the best one for last here. There's one I really want to know about your mom. I'm going to see if I'm right on this.
Oh, man.
All right. First question, girls. Are you ready?
I'm ready. You know what? It's weird being on the other side of it. I don't like this.
I know. You don't have to do all the keeping up with everything. I'm enjoying this, giving you a break today too.
I know.
Okay. If your mom had $1 million, what would she do with it? And somebody had a very similar hot seat question. So somebody and I were thinking alike. I don't know who Moonfire Comet is, but we were thinking alike today.
Okay, repeat the question. This is so hard.
It is. If you had $1 million, what would you do with it?
Okay.
Wow, you got it fast. I don't even know what I'm with it. You're okay. I'm just gonna.
See, my kids helped me with this one too, because this is something we've actually talked about. We didn't know what my hidden talent was. I didn't know my hidden talent was. My kids knew. And we're waiting for the day again when we can go bowling so I can show off my hidden talent.
Okay, I got it finally. Sorry, I'm ready now.
No, you're good. It's pressure, isn't it? It's like all of a sudden you're like, ah.
Yes, I know. Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
What'd you put? I put travel to the ocean.
Mine was buy a house in Sunset Beach.
Oh, that's kind of close. That's
It's very close. Do we have, I don't know, in my chat over here, feature
Come on,
teachers,
guys.
do we feel like we can give them a point for that? I'm feeling like it. Of course, I'm always the softie about these
Yeah.
things.
I think so.
Sage loophole. I feel like, oh, since I'm hosting, since I'm hosting, I'm going to make the call and say yes.
Look what your dad wrote. That's funny. That's true. That would be another one I would do.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you always get a natural tree for Christmas?
No.
Awesome. Oh, if you bought a Christmas tree farm, we could make Hallmark Channel movies.
I know, that's probably what it is. I like
Farm.
this Hallmark movies, so that's probably where it comes from.
Precious, I love it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay. Are you ready for your next question? Oh, the chat says yes. Everybody said yes, so I got back up, but I called the shots today, and we all know that I like to be in charge. So there you go. A little bossy. All right. And this is a nice one, Miss Fogel. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Phoenix
Oh, God.
and Mr. Fogel, I can't wait to see what you say. What is your mom's best character trait?
Ooh. She has a lot, so it's kind of hard.
She does. You are correct.
That's really
This is a
hard.
tough one. The best one. What would you think is her best character trait? And you're right. I am very lucky to work with such wonderful stage teachers that have so many great talents, so many great traits. It is hard to narrow it down.
Oh, I don't know. This is hard because it's like you're kind of bragging on yourself a little bit.
Okay, and I want to go back to, where is Sunset Beach?
It's in North Carolina. Go ahead,
Okay.
Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, it's in Sunset.
You know, I love the beach too, so I'm always like, where's that at? Let me write that down.
Yeah, we love it there, don't we?
I've got
All right,
it.
Phoenix, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Miss Vogel said hardworking. Hardest working gal I know. Phoenix, what'd you say, honey?
how hard she works to provide for me and my sister.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
That's so nice. See?
Oh,
I really appreciate that you say nice things about your mom. Miss Coe's daughter was very sweet to her as well. And Miss Torres's daughter. And then my kids are like, meh. That's what happens when you have a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old. They're like, what you think you want to say to your mom? No. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, you see Mr. Fogel's comment. I love this. Her ability to focus on the good in everyone and put up with her husband. That's probably true. Mr. Fogel is very energetic, and so is Mrs. Fogel. So that's a good match for them.
yeah.
They put up with each other. Mr. Fogel, I'll give you one. You can thank me later. I know. But yes, Mrs. Fogel is very hardworking, and she has an excellent heart.
Oh,
So-
thanks, guys. Man, making me blush over here. You're right.
Well, you are, and Ms. Coe agrees with me. And so I said, those of you that know Ms. Fogel know she is always busy doing something. So I said, that's why I was happy to take over hostessing duties today.
It was nice. It is great. I didn't have to plan anything either. I even asked, "Want me to help you plan it?" You're like, "Nope, I got it." I was
I
like,
know. You kept making me feel like, I'm like, is there something I'm missing?
"No." And
I'm like, I got this. I think I got it.
well, you're a natural.
Okay, last question. Phoenix, this is the one I want to see if I'm right.
Okay.
This might be a tough one. You guys have been 2 for 2 so far. Nice job. Okay. What is one thing your mom could not live without every day?
Oh, easy.
As I said, I'm going to see if I have the right answer to
I
this.
got it. It's going to be right. I am very confident on this one.
You have to speak
I,
up.
know,
when I can't
I
hear you.
think I think I know what you're gonna say. And you're wrong.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
My mom won't put this one because she's embarrassed about it. But I think it's right.
Ooh, I know. I can't wait. Okay, are you guys ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1.
What did you put?
Jesse,
You know, I think you were gonna put that.
The dog. That's the dog, right? The little one.
that's the little puppy. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I thought. And she says her Bubba Cup. Now, kids, fun fact about Miss Fogel, we've worked together for a long time. How many cups has Mrs. Fogel lost
Oh.
here at the Sage Center?
A lot.
That's the fun question. That would be a fun trivia question. Because it's always, where's my cup? I've lost my cup. Where's my cup? You see my cup? She emailed me or texted me one summer when I was up here for Summer Sage. If you see my cup, let me know. I think I lost it the last day of school. We put out an all call for the cup.
Yeah.
So, it's a good one. I know we all have our little trusty
We all
cups
do.
here.
And we all know whose cup is who.
Exactly. Okay. Well, excellent job. Oh, Mr. Fogel said you cannot live every day without your husband.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Right, guys.
Giving himself a lot of credit there, Mr. Fogel. Maybe
Yeah.
not live without you every day, but maybe want to take a break every day. Just maybe. Just maybe. Who knows? I won't speak for Mrs. Fogel. All right. Well, Phoenix, again, don't go away. You're going to come back at the end for some hot seat questions, okay?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
audience at home, if you're thinking about your hot seat questions, start putting those in the chat so I can start getting those ready in my brain, the Duffet log here, okay? And then last but not least, we're going to bring in the Rust family. There is Mrs. Rust. Hi. And there's her girls, Claire and Sophie. And there's Evan. So, Evan, you want to go first and introduce yourself?
I'm Evan. I go to Staley.
And what year are you at Staley?
I'm a junior. So
You are a junior.
third year.
So, Evan, fun fact about Evan, he was a SAGE student here the very first year that we were at the Innovation Center. So we got to have Evan here as a student. So
Yeah.
that is a fun SAGE family stories. All right, girls, how about you? Introduce yourselves.
Hi.
Who are you? What grade are you in? Did she say?
I'm in 8th grade.
8th grade, okay. And then Sophie,
I'm in 8th grade and I go to Newmark.
goes to Newmark.
I'm in 7th grade and I also go to Newmark.
There you go. Okay, kids, are you ready to tell me some great things about your mom? I know some great things. about
Worried.
your mom.
I'm a little worried.
I
Okay.
know. The girls have disappeared. Okay, Evan, it's on you right now.
I don't know what happened to them.
I don't know either. They were kind of freezing, so maybe we're having technical difficulties and they'll come back.
Yeah.
Okay, they're trying.
They always come back. They always come back. Thing
They
one
always
and
come
two.
back. It's the good news about kids. You always come back. Okay,
Okay.
so you guys all have paper ready to go?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, first question. What do you and your family do together the most?
Hmm.
So the Rust family is a big family. There's actually 4 Rust children. The youngest Rust is at school today.
Yep.
Just like Mrs. Fogel's youngest daughter, because they're in elementary school. They actually are at school today. So unfortunately, they could not join us. So the Rust family is a big family, which I love. Basically double Duffets, because Duffet's only 3 of us. So I'm always curious. So in a bigger family, what do you do together the most? Anybody have an answer? Thumbs up?
Yep.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, reveal. Eat. Excellent job, Rush family.
I don't know. Maybe we should be embarrassed about that. I don't know.
Absolutely not. We were all talking about food earlier. Like when you know you're going to have a good meal, it just makes you more hungry for the day. Like you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for that good food.
Yeah.
So
I think we.
favorite place to eat, Rust family?
Is this one we should write down or just like conversation?
Yeah, just tell, yeah.
Yeah. Guys, where do we like to eat?
Chinese.
Chinese.
Yeah, mostly Chinese.
Perfect. You guys are the ones that like, was it Tasty Thai in Liberty?
Oh yeah, we love Thai food, Mexican food. Really, we're not that picky.
Well, yeah, no. I have one picky one and then one that will literally just eat anything. I'm like, Dawson, stop eating all the food.
Yeah.
Okay, good job, Rust family. That was perfect. Okay. Next question. Are you ready?
Yep.
What could your mom spend all day doing? I know some Mrs. Rust hobbies. Things I realized for myself during a pandemic and a quarantine was my hobbies all involve people. and crowd, which has been a no-no lately. So I had to find some new hobbies. So I'm curious as to what you would think your mom does if she could do it all day long, what would she do? Everybody have an answer?
Yep.
I'm enjoying the chat over here too. Somebody's saying I'm a garbage disposal when it comes to eating. You could,
Yeah.
because that's my son also. Okay, everybody ready?
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Torres, your answer was hard. I was really trying to choose between walking the dogs or sewing.
There were some good answers over here. Miss Coe said sewing. Also, girls said sewing. Evan said eat and sleep.
Oh, I
What?
said sleep. Eat was
Sleep?
before.
Oh, he was the first one. Sorry, Evan. He said sleep. Are you very tired, Mrs. Russ?
I don't sleep that much. I'm up at like 5 a.m. every day for fun. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, like nap. You would nap a lot.
Maybe nap.
Do you like naps?
I don't know. I don't
don't.
take them very much.
I
You
can't.
do.
I've learned that about myself. I don't nap.
I do. I don't know. He lives in the basement, so
Yeah.
I guess he thinks I nap a lot. Maybe when he comes upstairs, I'm taking a break.
Mrs. Rust has the
I'm
same
napping.
situation I do of a junior in high school. They're so fun, kids.
They're special.
Okay, this is my personal favorite question for the Rust family. Are you ready?
Yep.
Saving the best for last. I can't wait for this one. What is something your mom always says to you?
Oh.
Like a favorite phrase or something she just always is saying? I love mom phrases or dadisms. I call them, my dad's name is Larry. I call them Larry-isms. And my kids know my dad's isms as well. I know. Be thinking of your hot seat questions. Miss Vogel reminded me. I said it once. I'll say it one more time. Be putting in some hot seat questions for all these families. Oh, Mrs. Turner has a nice one of a favorite phrase. I love that you think that, Mrs. Turner. I want to know, Mrs. Turner, did your kids say that to you when they were teenagers? Or I guess Mrs. Russ would say it to their kids. Sometimes that's not the first thing I think of.
Yeah.
I do love my kids, but okay, the girls have disappeared again. I have
I know.
a picture there.
They're too much. They're too much for this show. It keeps kicking them out.
Well, I think they have the same thing going on. My kids do. They're having, and the Adamson kids, they're having a good time with each other too as siblings. So,
Yeah.
oh, I
Yeah.
forgot
There's,
doing this as well.
yeah.
You're laughing.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Okay, Mrs. Russ said, I love you so much.
Go outside.
And Evan said, what's happening?
What's happening? I have to say that a lot.
I've heard her say that to us too at school.
What is happening?
What's happening right now? I think Evan, that's a good one. So I
Yeah.
said, we like to think as parents that we say we love you, and I know that we do, but I know that's probably not the thing that my kids would repeat back to me. That's what you say all the time, Mom.
Oh my goodness.
From
Look who's
my
over
favorite
there.
episode, I'm sure mine would be, who left this mess?
Yeah. Well, I do say that. I contemplated this one. Is your room clean?
Oh, that's a good one. No, Mrs. Russ, I don't worry about their rooms. I just close the doors.
I know.
To destroy the main area, which is the part I see all the time. And special guest, Mrs. Russ, did you know that Mr. Russ was joining us?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that, but here he is.
And I enjoy
get a lot.
his, what you say the most as well.
Yeah.
The greatest husband in the history of the universe.
That would make a lot of sense because he is.
And you say that, Mr. Russ. I will say that Mrs. Russ says that all the time.
He's
I have
pretty much the
really
best human I
enjoyed
know.
having spouses on today. Mr. Adamson's wife is a teacher, so she is again busy teaching today. But I haven't. These husbands really think that you girls love them. So a lot of love in these houses, family. A lot of love. All right. Okay. It is time for the Coe word. Mrs. Coe, are you there? There
I'm
she is.
here,
Okay.
awaiting my moment in time.
And I think you have an announcement of who gets the trophy for this week, and it's a new person.
Yes. So congrats to Mrs. Torres and her class because they rocked it this week and put the co-word of thimble from last week and emailed it to her. So way to go, Mrs. Torres. Yay. And I have, before I show the word for this week, I wanted to show you that if you do email your teacher with the word, that we have these nice little plastic tokens now to accompany the wooden ones that you got. So if you would like one of these for yourself and add to your collection, then please make sure you email your teacher with the word that I'm just about ready to present. Okay?
And shout out to Mrs. Turner for those new tokens.
Yes.
They're
Mrs.
amazing.
Turner did a great job getting those engraved, and they smell kind of a unusual smell there. All right, so I had to go to the thesaurus this time for my co-word, which is,
Okay.
if we ever ask what is Mrs. Co's favorite word, thesaurus is my favorite word. And I wanted something related to family, and so I chose progeny.
Progeny. Wow. Unexpected co-word.
So maybe bonus points if you can define what progeny is for your teacher.
And as a former English teacher in my other teaching life, I love when we can get our vocabulary expanded.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Excellent word, Miss Co. I said unexpected. I enjoy that. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. And Mrs. Rust is encouraging her students to send that co-word right now. I see that in the chat so that she would like to win. We only have this episode and then one more of Engage with Sage because we're going back to school, my friends.
Yeah.
So,
hey, no kids. I got
two
0
more
last
trophy
week.
winners. Two more trophy winners. So let's go. Come on. Who can do it the last 2 weeks? All right. Mrs. Fogel, why don't you bring everybody back so that we can do your favorite time, not mine, but I don't have to do it this time. All right.
We're coming
All back.
slowly but surely here and then. You know, I love to.
Yeah, look at all of it. It's like the Brady Bunch popping up here. I love it.
Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Drum roll, please.
All right. It's the hot seat. Okay. I'm looking. Oh, Katie, just because you were the last one on here, I see an excellent, and music is my jam. So I am going to ask this question. What is your favorite song that your parent introduced you to? Adamson boys, would you like to start?
Yeah, sure. So for me, it's Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, I believe.
Oh, are we that old that was the song introduced to you?
Yeah. It's a good one.
It is a good one. I was like in college when that song came out. Thank you for making me old today, kids. Evan, do you have a song that your mom has introduced you to?
Oh, is this just mom or parents?
It could be either one. Mr. Rust is with us today too, so sure.
Okay. Probably November Rain by Guns N' Roses.
Oh, that's a good one too. I think I was in high school when that song came out. Let me relive my youth here, kids, through your parents as well. Phoenix, what about you?
1,000 Years from Twilight.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one as well. Good choices, kids and parents. I hope that we're passing on an appreciation of good music to you guys. Katie said hers, she was introduced to Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash, which is a great classic.
So good.
Throwing it way back on that, which I enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another good question. Okay. Claire and Sophie, I'm going to throw this one to you first. Are you there? I think they might be frozen again.
A lot of people online at my house every day, all day. So
I know. Well, this is going to be fun because they're here twice. There they are with hands expressions. Okay. Let me think. I'm trying to go back through here. Somebody else had asked earlier if you had $1 million. I asked Mrs. Fogel this question, which was a great question. I'm laughing at the comment now. If I could spend all day sewing, I would get distracted because of my ADD. That sounds about like me. So kids, let's throw that one out there. If your parents, not Phoenix, sorry, not you, but Claire and Sophie, if your mom had $1 million, what would she do with it?
you can just say it. You don't have to write it this time.
Yep, you can just say it out loud. Are they there? They keep coming in and out.
I know.
Oh,
Maybe
people
Evan will
don't
have
hear.
to answer.
In the meantime, Mr. Fogel had to go teach, so he said peace out to everybody, and we're so glad he joined us today. I enjoyed that. I hope the Fogel girls enjoyed a guest appearance from Mr. Fogel. I'm sure this will be great conversation at everybody's house tonight. I know my kids want to know, when can we do that again, Mom? They actually enjoyed it, weirdly. They didn't act like they did, but they did. I'm looking for more hot seat questions on here. Girls are trying to come back. Evan, what do you think? What would your mom do with $1 million if she had it and could? She only had one day to spend it.
Okay.
Should probably buy a new house or something.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
want a house with land so I can have all the animals.
Yeah,
Donkey.
that sounds right.
A donkey.
Sounds right.
Never one on my list.
And all the kids. All the kids. Okay, we're at our time right now, so I hope everybody doesn't mind if we do a couple more hot seat questions. Everybody wants to stick with us for I think most of you have figured out by now we usually go a little bit over because we just really have such a good time doing all this. Somebody gave us Phoenix a shout out in the chat. Stella says, "Hey Phoenix." So you getting some love in the chat today, Phoenix. Mr. Rust is leaving also, so we'll say goodbye to Mr. Rust. Everybody's busy doing their jobs. Luckily for us, this is our job, and this is why we love our job so much. Anybody else have any good hot seat questions? Any families on here? Are you going to ask any, like Phoenix, you want to ask your mom anything for the hot seat? She never has to do the hot seat.
Let me think.
Yeah, think about a good question. Let's put your mom on the hot seat because I'm always going to be on the hot seat, not her.
I know.
How about team, middle school team? Dr. Margie, you got anything out there?
Oh, dear.
Fogel's always doing it to us. That's our turn to do it back.
Miss Co has one over here in the chat too.
Okay, Phoenix, this is a good one. What is your favorite family tradition?
Oh, I know. On Christmas morning, well, so the night before Christmas, so Christmas Eve, we'll go over to our great grandparents' house and we'll have Christmas there. And then we will we'll have our own family Christmas, and then the rest of our family will come. So that's my favorite.
That's great. I think you guys like to wear onesies too, or matching PJs, maybe,
Yeah.
which I love. I love those family traditions, and you guys will remember those forever. You'll have great memories for the rest of your life to share with your kids someday.
Yeah, Mr. Adamson says he's jealous, and you guys are all going to wear matching pajamas for Christmas soon, so be ready.
Can't wait, Adamson boys.
He makes fun of me every year.
Yes. Yes, I made a solemn vow to my children that we would never do that. Oh boy, we couldn't be more different when it comes to those things, which I love. How about Rust family? Do you have a favorite family tradition?
Evan, what do you say?
I don't think we really have any family traditions. I don't know.
Oh, Rust, I really
Remember,
really
he lives
feel
in the
for you. I understand. Yes, this is through the mouths of our high schoolers.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
if Claire and Sophie could share, they would probably have an answer. But
Yeah.
their tech is really, I'm having to help over here on the side as well. And it's
I know those poor girls. They keep coming in and out. I feel so bad. We see them and then they go, and then we see them, then they go. So they're trying.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this one? Adamson boys, I'm going to throw this out to you. Spencer, you're about ready to go out into the world and be amazing, I know. So if you could do one thing to largely impact the world, whether it be good or bad, what would you do? What would Mr. Adamson do?
I think right now for me, and I think probably also him, I just try to get vaccines out because I think that's the thing that would most largely impact the world right now.
That's huge, right?
Yeah, it'd be pretty massive.
Langston, how about you?
Yeah, probably just in COVID.
Right? Or I would keep thinking end pandemics forever would be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
We don't, every 100 years we're not going through this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then let's go each kid. We'll start with Phoenix. Best thing your parent cooks, bakes, or grills?
Ooh, quinoa bowls. My mom makes
Quinoa bowl. Wow.
Yep.
That's wow.
You guys
I've
didn't
never
know.
been
You guys
on
didn't
my
know.
life.
You didn't know I was fancy like that,
I,
guys.
I kind of did, but I didn't. But I did. Okay, Evan, how about you?
I don't know.
Your mom bakes a lot. I know she does.
Hey, Evan, what do we do on the weekends
Makes-
when we play cards?
She makes really good desserts. Like all her desserts that she makes are good. And then
Say
my
she-
dad,
I know she bakes a lot.
yeah.
All right, desserts, which my favorite. I do love dessert.
Mhm.
I'm enjoying eating them again. All right, Adamson boys, does your dad cook at all?
You got it.
Yeah. I would think we were both probably the cinnamon toast. Those are the best. Yeah.
And then my favorite is he's really good at making pancakes, so that's really good.
Hence why he thought he liked breakfast the best.
Yeah, of course.
I like it. See, I did not know this. Cinnamon toast and pancakes. He's been holding out on me. I hear a lot about smoking meats in your smoker, which
Yeah.
I'm very excited
We do
about.
that quite a bit.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, well, we are about out of time, and we have so much enjoyed having our families on again for the Family Show Part 2. So I'm going to let everybody say goodbye. Kids, anything you want to say to your parents before you leave?
Love you,
Adamsons?
Mom.
Oh, can you
Really?
say, love you, Mom? I love that.
Dave. Thanks
The
for
boys
being
are
on
just
the
waving. They're just like, let us off this thing now, please.
I know. I am super proud of all of you guys with this crazy year and how things are changing all the time for you guys and for you to also support your parents as well. Being on the show, it's really important. So, Phoenix, I'm proud of you every day. Thank you for being awesome.
Mhm.
Look, Miss Vogel's so sweet. I was like, kids, don't say bad words on here, please. All right. Anybody else? Mr. Adamson, you want to say goodbye to your boys?
Nothing schmoozy or anything, but get to work is what I'm going to tell them.
That's what I was going to say. Is there any chores you're supposed to be doing at home today? They better be done by the time I get home.
Whatever.
All right. Thanks, Adamsons.
Bye.
Good to see you. All right. Evan, anything you want to say to Mom?
Bye.
Bye. I'll see you in a few
You
hours.
actual thing, my two just were like, bye, Mom.
Yeah,
Miss
I will
Bell?
say this. Hey, you guys really missed out not hearing from Claire and Sophie. So maybe another time, another year. But in case they're still
Yeah.
listening somehow. Yeah.
Every
really
time
missed
they
out.
went offline, I can hear them yell like, "Oh my gosh!" Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Good
sure they
night.
are very frustrated. I know how hard it is when we've been on even a virtual snow day and we've all been at home trying to stream at the same time. It is hard. Things we didn't know we would do in a year, right?
True.
All right. Well, Russ family, thank you so much. And thank your other family member for us as well. So, guys, thank you for letting me host today and sticking with me for 8 extra minutes. I had such a blast doing this. And please join us next week for our final episode. We are so sad that we will not be doing this anymore. It's been such a great way to get to know you and each other over the past year. So please join us for that last episode. And your elementary teachers are going to be joining us. And then it's going to give each one of us middle school teachers a chance to sign out and wish you the best going back to face-to-face school. So have a great day. Have a great week. And we'll see you soon. Bye.